Hey guys, Dr. Shook here. In this video, what I want to talk about is thyroid binding globulin. Now, thyroid binding globulins are, if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that I talk about them quite a bit. They are transport proteins in the bloodstream that bind to the free T4 and the free T3, and they bind together and they carry it through the bloodstream. As long as it's bound, it's not available. Your thyroid hormone is not available for the cells of the body to use. When it gets to an area where the cells need it, it will release it, and the free T3 and the free hormones will go to the cell and stimulate the cellular physiology and activity. That's how it should work in a with normal balance. Okay, so here's where this is valuable. So we look at things like T3 uptake, which I've mentioned in some other videos. If you haven't seen that, you need to go, because it's directly related. From our perspective, one of the reasons we're going to look at thyroid binding globulin is to see if there's a potential pattern here that could be associated with your sex hormones like testosterone or estrogen problems. Okay, so testosterone tends to lower the number of those little transport proteins in the bloodstream, resulting in an increased amount of your thyroid hormone being free floating, okay, which can saturate the cells and actually cause hypothyroid symptoms, low thyroid symptoms. Now, the opposite occurs with estrogens. Increased estrogens can cause you to have a lot more of those thyroid binding globulins in the bloodstream, and result in more of your free thyroid hormones being bound or attached to those carrier proteins, making less of your thyroid hormones available for the cells, resulting in hypothyroid symptoms. So this is an important marker. A lot of times I don't order this marker because we can look at total T4, total T3, and look at free T4 and free T3 and see if if there's a problem with the free versus the total. Like there's not very much free hormone, then we can look at the total hormone, and if it's normal but there's not much free, then we can reason that there might be a thyroid binding globulin problem where there's just maybe a lot of estrogen and it's holding on to it, so it's not letting it enough go, right? The thyroid binding globulins aren't letting enough of the T4, T3 go from being bound and being free floating, and that would be due to probably too many estrogens. Okay, I hope that's not too confusing, but the main thing is this: high estrogens, typically high thyroid binding globulins, low free hormones. Okay, high testosterone, there tends to be low thyroid binding globulins, which are the transport proteins. Tends to be higher free hormones like free T4, free T3, and that can create problems with both of those create similar things. They can both create hypothyroidism symptoms. There are symptoms of hypothyroidism even though the labs look good. Okay, so it's really important to know, but I don't typically order thyroid binding globulin because we can just look at the total T4, free T4, total T3, free T3, and then I get the resin T3 uptake or T3 uptake, and those are very, very helpful at discerning what's occurring without getting the thyroid binding globulins. But I want to share that with you guys in case someone has ordered it. But it's a good marker, but it's not one that I routinely order because it's kind of redundant for our needs on typical workup. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful, and I'm going to be sharing some more videos with you guys on thyroid hormones. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video. If you have any questions or anything, just post them in the comments, and we will do our best to get back to you. Okay, thanks.